this guy.
Cowboy hat.
Alright, you can go now. As soon as I put this hat on and put down a few Shiner Bach, my yaws and my draws really come out. I was even struggling when I was rehearsing, trying to keep my draw down. But we all see hats. I mean, I see one on Noah right there. But when I bust this one out, it comes with a lot of stares, and sometimes it's an attention getter. But that's not really why I wear it. I don't really like the attention, but it does represent me in several ways. Some of those being how it represents my values, my vision for my future, and my relationship with my family. And like how hot steam shapes a fresh cowboy hat to fit your face, these ideas shape how I view myself. One of my favorite things about cowboy hats are the traditions and etiquettes that come along with them. There are certain ways to put your hat on. Little did you know, you don't grab it by the crown, you grab it by the front and the back at the same time, so you keep the integrity of the crown. You also never wear your hat in church. And there are also certain behaviors that I follow due to the values I hold near and dear to my heart. The values I hold closest are the importance of hard work and the importance of self-ownership and self-accountability. See, I learned early on the benefits of hard work and what happens when I fail to work hard. When I fail to work hard, you kind of get slapped in the face by self-ownership and accountability. And as I've grown throughout the years, I've realized that I'm actually the one that determines if I succeed or not. So nobody else is going to hold me as accountable as I'm going to hold myself. So that's one thing you can take away from this talk. And while I'm going on about my love for this hat, let me tell you about how I love the simplistic yet sturdy design of it. These hats are pretty firm, but you got to take care of them. But also, surprisingly, those two words relate to how I view my future, simple and sturdy. And when I mean simple and sturdy, I mean how I set goals for myself. The best way to set a goal for yourself is make it simple and make it simple. And by that, I mean make it feasible and make it measurable. Now, if you can measure a goal and constantly move forward to that goal, then by that logic, it's sturdy. And it can be applied in the short term and long term, whether that's losing 20 pounds over a couple months or it's buying a house in 20 years. And I always ask myself when I try to set a goal for myself, is it feasible, is it measurable? And then I get to work and keep moving forward. There's a story that comes along with this hat actually. My sister promised the guy who sold me the hat a dinner and dance if I could get a killer deal on it, because these things aren't cheap, that's for sure. That story shows the most important thing to me, and that's my family. My family has made countless sacrifices throughout the years through some of the hardest situations to keep us strong and cohesive. And they shape me and my view on life, and they make me grateful for every day I have with them. And one thing that I always appreciate about them is we make each other better. I hope y'all got to learn how similar me and a felt hat really are, and you got to hear what's under the surface. So look at this as one hell of an introduction to me, even though we've only seen each other for about a week. I'm someone who's shaped by values, future goals, and my family. One thing to take away from this is that everyone is shaped differently and for different reasons, like every good cowboy hat. And find the shape that fits you, and for the love of God, please find someone who can properly shape a cowboy hat. Thank you.